Today we're going to talk about things that you need to understand and things that will help you become a pro trader. So let's talk about the first thing. Don't forget your main chart, right? When it comes to day trading, you should have a main chart. My main chart is the 5-minute chart. And I remember when I first started day trading, I used to, focus too much on either the smaller time frame or the higher time frame. So let me give you a good example. So let's say that my main chart is the 5-minute chart, right? And I'm looking for the 5-minute to show me the direction, and I'm plotting my levels on the 5-minute, right? And I will go to the 1-minute for entries. That's when I was trading the 1-minute heavy. And I would get so caught up with the smaller time frame with the 1-minute chart, right? And I would basically go against the 5-minute direction in the 5-minute chart because I'm so focused on the 1-minute chart, right? And I know a lot of traders do that a lot of times too. So they would get so caught up maybe with the higher time frame. Maybe the higher time frame is telling them, it's bullish, and the main chart is telling you that it's bearish. So you have to focus on your main chart. If your main chart is telling you that the market is bullish, just focus on that. Now, the next thing that's going to help you become a pro trader is wait for some type of confirmation when price hits your key levels, right? Now, you should have a key level, right? And we're probably going to talk about that later. But when price gets to your key level, it's probably best to wait for some type of reaction. Now, there are traders that don't wait for reaction. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but I've been trading the markets for 15 years and I've been back testing a lot. And honestly, from my experience, it's very good to wait for some type of confirmation when it hits a key level, okay? Especially if you're new. Right now, if you have more experience, and you understand levels, yes, you can definitely, probably get away with, but if you're new, wait for confirmation, okay? I still wait for confirmation. In my opinion, it's best for the market to show you its hand first, okay? Show you what it wants to do first and then react to that, right? And let's say you missed out on a move. Oh well, all right? It's just part of the business. You're not going to catch every single wiggle in the market. Some trades are not going to pull back to your key level, or some trades are not going to give you the reaction that you want. It is what it is. But the odds of success go way up because it's showing you it wants to do something. Now, the next thing you have to understand is losing trades don't matter. Losing trades are meaningless to me. I don't care about losing trades. The only losing trades I care about are the ones that are not a part of my trading plan. So if that loser was not part of my trading plan, then yes, it does matter. But if it was part of my trading plan, it is what it is, right? To me, if I lose $200, that's not losing to me, okay? Losing to me is when I actually violate my plan. That is it. So you have to understand that. The next thing you have to understand, guys, if you want to become a good trader, is you have to understand direction, right? You have to understand the direction of the market. It's amazing how, traders really don't understand the direction of the market. I get a lot of questions like, I see a demand level and I see supply level. Which one I should take? Number one, guys, that means that most likely the market is ranging. Now, if the market is going in one direction, you want to stick with that direction. So if the market is going down, you should only focus on supply levels. If the market is going up, you should only focus on demand levels until the market structure changed. If the structure didn't change, then you should go with the direction. And I see it all the time. People selling right at support or buying right at resistance. And the market didn't show them that it wants to change direction. So you have to wait for the market to change direction. Wait for it to break that level, and then if it keeps going down or keeps going up, then you switch your bias. But if the market is saying that it's in an uptrend, only look for longs. The next thing is get good at understanding things in real time. I see this all the time. People say, man, I wish I went long right there. And it's always after the fact, right? It's never while the market is live. Get really good at understanding what's going on, and not just with the chart, understanding what's going on inside too, like with your emotions, okay? Understand yourself. Understand that you're about to revenge trade, or understand you're about to force a trade. Once you understand that in real time, man, you can become a pro trader because you can stop yourself from doing silly things, okay? The next thing you need to understand if you want to become a pro trader is if the market is not clear, do not trade. Let me say that again. If the market is not clear, do not trade. It's okay if you miss a move. Tomorrow's another day. You have to understand that. Nothing comes good from forcing trades, guys. If the market's not clear, do not force a trade. It's actually going back to what I said earlier, okay? You have to understand things in real time. Understand that today is not a day that I should be trading at all. Once you understand that in real time, you close your laptop and you get out the house. Do not force a trade. Now, the next thing you have to understand, guys, is do not let a loser destroy you. If you really want to become a pro trader, you can't let losers destroy you mentally and financially, okay? So let's go to financially. If you are taking a trade and you lose a lot, then your trading account is going to take a big hit. This is why you have to risk a certain amount per trade that you are comfortable with, and your trading account should be able to handle that hit, okay? You should not be taking big hits, especially if you have a small account. Now, emotionally, if you have a loser, let's say you just took a trade, right? And that trade was a loser, you should not be depressed about that, right? If you are depressed after you have a loser, that means that you are risking too much or you're not confident when it comes to your trading strategy, okay? Usually when I have a loser, I look over my trades, I'm saying, okay, that was a loser. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that. But I'm okay with that because I know if I continue to take good trades, I can actually make money. Now, if you don't have confidence, if you don't have a good strategy, or if you're not, back testing and understanding that your strategy works, you're not gonna have enough confidence to say, okay, you know what, that's just a loser. It is what it is. My next trade might be a winner. You're not gonna have enough confidence because you didn't do the necessary work, okay, or you didn't back test enough, or you didn't study enough to understand that your strategy works. And losing is part of the business. So don't let a loser destroy you mentally and financially, because losing is okay as long as you don't violate your trading plan. The next thing, guys, that's gonna help you become a pro trader is track. Guys, track everything. Track your emotions, how you felt that day. Track, did you get enough sleep? Track what type of market, track your trades, track everything, guys. This is how you actually become a pro, because once you track everything, okay, you can see what's working and what's not working. It's impossible to change if you do not know what's working and what's not working, okay? Now, the next thing, guys, if you want to become a pro trader, is know your best and worst trades. So the reason why you want to know your best trades is because maybe you want to size up more on your best trades. And the reason why you want to know your worst trades is because maybe you don't want to trade that day, or maybe you don't want to put a lot of size on that trade. Know what you are good at. This is how you become elite. A lot of traders, even profitable traders, a lot of profitable traders or traders in general think that every trade is the same. Guys, every trade is not the same, but you won't know that if you don't track, right? We go back to the last thing I talked about. Track. If you don't track, yes, you're gonna think every trade is the same. Yeah, every trade is the same. No, it's not. Trust me on this one. You will be surprised once you start to study and realize, wow, these trades, for some reason, every time these trades come along, I'm winning like 80% of the time. But you won't know that if you don't track. Now, the next thing, guys, is talk to pro traders, right? Talk to pro traders or look at videos of pro traders and study them. Study them. If you can't talk to them directly, at least study them and see how they think. And this is going to help you understand how pro traders think and understand, what to do and how to act like a pro trader. Now, the next thing is only focus on what matters. And what matters, guys, is your strategy. That's it. The money doesn't matter, right? A lot of people focus too much on the money. It doesn't matter. What matters is your strategy. So focus on your strategy. Focus on making sure that everything's intact before you go live, and that's it, okay? What matters is the process. Stop thinking about the money. If you do things, or if you do the right things over and over and over, you're gonna get good results automatically. Take the right trade, the money comes automatically. Take the right trade, the money comes automatically, okay? You have to understand, take the right trade is first, money last. Take the right trade first, money is last. The next thing is don't take forever to recover from a bad trading situation, okay? If you had a bad day, it is what it is, guys. Just like a NFL quarterback, if he throws an interception, he can't say, oh man, I can't believe that. Why? Like, what's going on? Like, why me? No, he's gonna say, it is what it is. That was the past. Let's keep going, Okay, so you have to do the same with your trading. And the next one is, do not rely on your feelings, guys. Rely on your stats. Don't say, oh, I want to buy this right here because I have a feeling that it's going to go up, guys. Never. I don't care if your feelings are right. Never, ever take a trade just because you feel like it's going to go up, okay? It has to be because your stats or your strategy is telling you, right? Your strategy is telling you to take that trade. Do not rely on your feelings. And now let's go to the last one, guys. Have good risk management strategies. So you should know your daily loss limit, okay? So you won't just keep trading until your account blows up, right? Don't do that, guys. Set a daily loss limit, right? Let's say it's $400 for the day. If you lose $400, cut it off. You're done, right? And also know how much you want to risk per trade, okay? Know that ahead of time. So let's say that you want to lose $100, you should know that. Now, when you are trading, okay, it's best to have a sheet. The way I do it, right? So let's say, for example, I'm trading, the NASDAQ every single day, right? I'm going to have on a piece of paper ahead of time how much, contracts I have to risk. Let's say I risk $100 a trade. How many contracts I need, okay, for that trade? So 10 ticks, let's say I need, 5 contracts. Now, let's say that the next trade is 20 ticks because, every trade is not going to be the same size when it comes to stop loss. So the next trade is going to be, let's say 20 ticks, right? I have that down and I know for a fact, if it's going to be 20 ticks, I need to risk, let's say 2 contracts. The reason why I had that written down, guys, is because I don't want to use a calculator and try to calculate, how much I have to risk on that trade while, I'm about to take that trade. It doesn't make any sense because you might miss that trade, right? So you have to be, prepared ahead of time. So make sure you write down all your calculations ahead of time so you can know, how to take that trade. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you study these things that I talked about today. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my trading program below in the description. And if you have any questions, comment below because I try to answer all your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time and please have a great day.